Today is not only September 1st, it is also the beginning of Hunger Action Month. And Second Harvest Food Bank of Northeast Tennessee is projecting that an additional 33,000 people in our region will struggle to find food this fall due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. And here to share with us what we can all do to help is Rhonda Chafin with Second Harvest. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Good morning.
It's good to see you in person.
Yes, it is. It has been a long 6 months.
It has been a long 6 months, and it's been a long 6 months for a lot of folks that are going through hunger issues, and the numbers just keep getting larger for you all.
They do. Our numbers have increased significantly, about 30% increase in distribution. In the 6 months that we've been in COVID relief, we distributed 5.7 million pounds of food. It's an incredible amount of food, and we know there's just a tremendous need and support that will, need to be filled throughout the next few months.
Normally, without the COVID pandemic, you were helping out about 40,000 people per month. That number jumped up to 50,000 last month, and you're projecting it to go up even further as the fall goes along.
We are, because of the holidays, and individuals will be really faced with additional expenses, utilities and rent and other things. And if their job is not available, they're still furloughed, we know that they're going to struggle and try to really try to find food for their families. And if their children aren't in school every day, those free and reduced lunches are not there either.
Right. And let's talk about that. I mean, we were talking about my son went to school today, and a lot of those kids are doing that alternate schedule. That is cutting back, even if they're there a couple of days a week, it's cutting into those free and reduced lunches that they get.
It is, and we're actually not able to distribute our backpack program.
Right.
We're working with the schools right now. All summer we've provided emergency food boxes to children and families in need in all the school systems, and we continue to do that as well.
And let's talk about some of the other, this whole month. You've got something pretty much every day going on.
Yes.
Talk to us what Second Harvest is doing during Hunger Action Month.
Hunger Action Month is a national initiative to bring awareness to food insecurity and hunger, and it's a month-long campaign.
Right.
Today's the first day.
Kicking it off.
Wear orange,
right.
And but our slogan is we can end hunger one helping at a time,
right.
And we truly can, and we just want to engage the entire community to go to our website. We know that they can't get out and volunteer right now because there's still a lot of concerns. But if they go to our website and check out our calendar, there's an action every day, a very easy action that they can do some really unique things to help that will make a lasting impact in the work that we do. And so we want to encourage the entire community to wear orange today,
right.
Go to our website, and take the actions each day, really get involved in those actions to help us out.
Give us a couple of examples. Tell us a few of the examples of the things that folks can do during this month.
There's so many easy things that they can do. They can have a dress down day at work. They can make a donation in honor of their grandparents or parents or a friend. They can brown bag it for a day rather than, most of us are not eating out anyway, so we're saving it, and so they can make a donation as a result of that. But there's so many actions. If they can't volunteer, they can at least, if they have a church or a civic organization, they can invite us to come and speak or be on Zoom. So there's just so many ways that they can get involved and really spread the word that we have food insecurity in our area. Over 60,000 people are food insecure on a regular basis, but we know that that number has increased significantly.
And with those increased numbers, you need increased donations. I mean, folks could just make a donation, a simple 5, 10, 20, whatever they can afford. Absolutely. It would be very helpful.
Absolutely, and for every dollar donated, we can provide 4 meals. So if they decide to make that donation rather than go out and purchase food, that's wonderful, because we're purchasing food every day. We're sourcing food, we're bringing in fresh produce, and we're purchasing emergency food boxes with donations that we're receiving right now. So we can really utilize their donations.
And how I know, is there any kind of volunteer opportunities available for folks? I know you want to be as safe as you possibly can, but are there opportunities for folks to volunteer their time?
We do have a few volunteer opportunities at our mobile sites. We just completed our monthly pop-up food distribution at Second Harvest. We served over 700 families. this past Saturday, volunteers are needed at those mobile pop-ups. It's outside. We're social distancing and we're distributing food to individuals in need. And right now, we're sourcing more food. We're getting food from Tennessee Emergency and Management Association. We're also getting food from USDA. So additional food. We provided every family with about 100 pounds of food this past Saturday, which was wonderful. And we really don't have that amount of food on a regular basis.
Right. All right, Rhonda Chafin. Wish we could spend more time. This is such a hot topic right now. We want to help everyone that we possibly can. And folks, you can help. Go to Second Harvest Food Bank's website, netfoodbank.org. Give them a call. Find out how you can get involved during Hunger Action Month.